Having trouble getting elected? Is nobody willing to support your policies? Have you tried lying? Lying allows you to say things that aren't true, and promise to do something then not do it. Try lying for free for 30 days, or pay just $9.99 for a full year.
Side effects may include a loss of people's trust, looking like an idiot when your lies are exposed, and a faint smell of smoke as your credibility shrivels and burns.
Ask your consultants if lying is right for you.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I know. They actually used Kane in their campaign. That guy's a complete joke.
No, are you kidding? It's terrible that they're actually advertising lying. This country is going to hell.
Well, you know, if you want to leave, I'll tell you what. I'll just pick a country, and we'll go there.
Afghanistan? Well, I guess the rest of the world isn't so great either. I know. Why don't we go to that place that Miss Wolf mentioned in her lecture? What was it? Utopia? I've never heard of anything bad happening there.
Utopia. Sounds nice.
Did we make it? Where are we?
I don't know. Hey, let's ask that friendly-looking guy over there.
Welcome, travelers, to
Utopia!
We made it. Finally.
Yes, welcome. Utopia is an island nation completely separated from the outside world. Over here is our town of Air Castle, where everyone works and shares in the prosperity. I'm a bench eater who represents 300 households. Would you like to come see our land? As you can see, in Utopia, everyone works on the farm. Now please join everyone. The first changes are these. All citizens wear the same clothing in Utopia.
All the same?
Yes.
Check me out.
Now do work.
So, how much do you make?
Make what?
Money. How much do you get paid for an hour of work?
Money? Oh, you must come from one of those unenlightened, filthy countries. You see, in Utopia, we all work for 6 hours a day. We get 2 hours of break, and afterwards, we get to do whatever we want. And everyone works, so that's enough to basically feed, house, and clothe everyone.
What a brilliant system! So, you're saying no matter how hard I work, I'll get whatever I want?
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for explaining that. Sir, could you pass me that rake? Sir?
Why are you addressing me like that?
Sorry, I just assumed that your crown and jewelry denoted some higher status.
No one but the slave would be caught dead wearing these things. Poor child.
Oh. So then you wouldn't mind if I just took this, would you?
Not at all, sir. Here you are, masters. The fruits of your labor.
Oh, looks delicious.
Yes, in Utopia, there's plenty of food for everyone, and it's all free. After the eldest of us serve themselves, you can help yourselves to some.
Thanks.
custom dictates that I should share my portion with the rest of you.
So aside from the primary education that children receive, there are many other interesting lectures that people can attend from time to time. We are advanced in the fields of geometry, arithmetic, logic, philosophy, and music. Take a look at this lecture.
Now I'll be explaining our newest discovery, Utopian theorem number 7. The idea behind this theorem is pretty simple. If you have a right triangle with length side A, length side B, and hypotenuse C, then the square area of length side A plus the square area of length side B is equal to the square area of length side C. This has many practical uses, such as figuring out how much material you need for a ramp or roof and other triangular objects. Total area of the square is A plus B squared.
Wow, this is amazing. All this without knowledge of the Greeks?
C squared.
I wonder if we would have gotten this far without that.
Yeah, but if they didn't have this stupid isolationist policy, they could have gotten the Pythagorean theorem from the actual Pythagoras thousands of years ago. And now, maybe they could have gotten this lame backwater up to at least third world intellectual standards.
You're coming with us.
What's going on, guys?
What? Wait, I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
What's this for? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Oh my God, what are you doing to him?
I'm going to cut his head off.
What?
He has committed a capital crime, adultery. This is the punishment.
Oh, alright then. You're cutting his head off for that?
Do not touch my axe, sir. This is a repeat offense. This is the appropriate punishment, and the punishment will be served. For wandering without a permit, permanent enslavement. For discussion of politics outside the proper form, death.
Honestly, I agree with them. I think these punishments are necessary just to maintain society's order. Maybe that's why our old home went to hell. Not enough weeding out of the bad influences.
Are you crazy? This is nothing short of a violent, totalitarian police state. In Utopia, they're always bragging about how much better run everything is, and yet they ignore this terrible violence that's in how to do things here.
To arms! To arms! We have declared war on King Henry of Blyland. Those green thugs may have perpetrated legal fraud against our allies.
May have? What? Did they or didn't they commit legal fraud?
Maybe.
Jesus Christ! You're going to war over corporate crime? Even our country hasn't done that. And we went to war over a boating incident once. You guys must lose thousands and thousands of people to violence every year.
That's not liability at all. We Utopians never die in battle. We're very cautious about when we enter war. We only do so in self-defense, to repel invaders from our allies, to liberate foreign countries, and to avenge wrongdoings on our citizens and our allies, if the enemy does not pay compensation. You see, we rarely go to war, but when we do, we rarely have to fight. First, we place bounties on the leaders of our enemies, playing the greed against themselves. You see, we're terribly humane. We hate to see the bloodshed of our enemies as much as our own, so we try to weed out the troublesome leaders of enemy societies. But we can't do this with bounties alone, then we will incite the enemy to rebellion in our favor.
Oh, I see. So to prevent unnecessary loss of innocent life, you encourage civil war and promote regional instability.
Well, you can't blame them for putting the needs of their citizens first. After all, isn't that every nation's first priority in war?
That's right. Our policies are simply pragmatic. Our next step is to hire mercenaries, because it is much better for wicked men to die killing themselves than it is for righteous men to even be involved. It's too bad we can't hire the Valandians, our previous clients, this time, because they all killed each other the last time. But if it does come to war between us and our enemies, then we will succeed, because every citizen is well trained.
Wow, if you're so confident in victory, you must have some serious firepower at your command.
Fire? No, we don't really use that in war.
Not fire, you idiot! Firearms! Guns! Artillery! Ordnance! That sort of thing.
I don't have the faintest clue what you're talking about. We refer our bows and battle.
Bows? Are you kidding me? Where I come, even the average grandmother is better armed than your soldiers. Look at this little beauty I picked up at the drugstore last Thursday.
Oh no! Don't you know that the proper weapons for war are bows and battle axes?
That's it. If you violent jerks can't appreciate the value of a nice firearm, then I can't appreciate you. I'm going to go leave and join the other side.
Don't worry, I'm still more than willing to fight for you in this righteous war against legal fraud which may or may not have happened.
Enter.
Your Majesty, I'm Dashiell, and I'm here to be your new best friend. Or at least little Nancy here is.
Who are you and why are you talking to me? I see you're wearing one of those tasteless shirts like the rest of the Utopians.
Not anymore, I'm not.
Well, it's nice to see somebody else is on my side in this war. Utopians are always getting up in arms about something that may or may not have happened, like legal fraud.
Okay, seriously, was there or was there not legal fraud?
Maybe there was legal fraud. But those Utopians are so blasted rich, it wouldn't even affect them. I hear their labor is so efficient, they can export most of their yield and still have a flooded treasury. But they still get into war over petty squabbles.
Those bastards! Off to war!